this is day 1 of trying our homemade food. This will be for her supper, as you can tell, LJ here. She is a red-nosed pit bull. She is about 19 months old. She is right now just about 60 pounds, and she is very excited to try this. Come on. We have a very picky eater on our hands. Okay, so far it's looking like we're enjoying it. What do you think? Does it taste good? Here, Mom's gonna get you some water. So overall, the ingredients took about $35, I would say. Some things on here I already had, like the pumpkin I already had, but I'm pretty sure it was like $2 at our local store. As far as the eggs go, we have chickens, so the eggs did not cost me anything, just regular maintenance of my chickens. So we had done canned food before for her, so I am kind of basing the amounts off of what she ate before. Hello, LJ. So before she would eat, usually like a half a can at breakfast, and then a whole can at lunch, and then another whole can, and then another whole can at dinner. And you know, roughly that would cost us like anywhere from $6 to $8 a day, depending. And then I usually would mix it with her dry kibble. LJ here is super, super sensitive to things. I don't know if you can tell by her little eyes there. She's been scratching a lot. So we were using the Purina One, the True Instinct. We did the high protein, and she did pretty well with it overall, although she has a very sensitive chicken allergy. So if we do fresh chicken, she does fine. It's something about the chicken, I'm guessing, whenever they process it, that she can't tolerate. So we have to be like very picky with treats. Like we give her Benadryl for her allergies, and we were doing the greenies pill pockets. Unfortunately, the first ingredient in that is chicken. So now I just give it to her in cheese, and usually that works pretty good. So, I'm going to try to like figure out how many like grams of protein she gets per serving, and everything. And of course, I'm not a veterinarian. Our vet made no recommendations as far as anything for doing a holistic homemade diet. So I just kind of like and did a whole lot of research online. I love Pinterest, Google. I mean, you can get a ton of information out on the internet for as far as things and ideas. So this is what I put in it. It was 1 pound of ground turkey. It was the 85/15. I did a can of sardines. I don't know if I'll do that again. That was the first time I ever bought and saw sardines. I got cod because it was on sale at our local market. I always try to do something with fish in her for her, especially with the omegas to help with her skin, because she does have such sensitive skin and skin allergies. Now, I did 3 chicken eggs and 1 duck egg. LJ loves eggs. Loves eggs. So anything with eggs, she is all game for. I did a small bag of brown rice, and she's usually very picky about rice, because we had tried the diet before for her, before we switched to the True Instinct, and I didn't stick with it, but I think I put too much rice in it the first time, because she just was not a big rice fan. And then I also put in a whole bag of frozen chopped broccoli, a whole bag of frozen cut green beans, and she's not a huge fan of green beans, as you can tell from her photos. I did a large sweet potato, and she absolutely loves sweet potatoes. I actually just made her a sweet potato bake that you use. It's like an alternative to pig ears, and she loved it. Now, the blueberries, blackberries, and apple, I'm just putting them on as toppers, so that's why I kind of just put like a fourth and a fourth and 1 apple. And you'll notice the prices. The prices are what I paid for the blueberries and the blackberries, or per pint, and then for the apples, that was for a 3-pound bag. So I put this in the total cost, even though the next time around, like, I'll already have those. And then the 3 large carrots, I bought a whole bag of carrots, so again, the price was $1.99, but I have a whole bunch of carrots left. So I'll also have that for my next batch that I won't have to purchase. It was 2 cans of pumpkin puree, and I did the whole can, because again, LJ loves pumpkin, so anything like that she's game for. And then I did 1 box of the chopped frozen spinach, and it was on sale too. So overall, this is everything I put in it. She seemed to really enjoy it. I'm going to monitor her weight starting today. She was 59.2 pounds. So I'm just going to kind of like monitor her probably for at least the next month and just make sure she's not losing any weight and making sure that we're getting enough vitamins. I have to be adding maybe like a multivitamin from just like our local pet store just to make sure she's getting enough vitamins and minerals. She is a very, very active dog. She loves to be outside playing, whether it's winter or spring. Like when the weather's nice, she loves to be outside with our chickens and just running around playing ball, playing fetch. So I definitely want to make sure that she gets enough protein and enough vitamins and minerals to keep her happy and healthy. So this was day 1 of our journey, and we will continuously check back. So all in all, though, this made enough for... It's going to make enough for her for probably almost 4 days. So not bad. I started with this, and then, I think next time I'll tweak it a little bit. But this was the first batch making it. What I would say is definitely if you don't have a dishwasher, I don't know that I would do this. And because I'm not a huge fan of doing dishes, but I love my dishwasher, so anything that I can do to make life quicker and easier, I'm game for. So I would say if you are someone who doesn't like to do dishes and doesn't have a dishwasher, I don't know that I would recommend making your own dog food. Yeah, I know, OJ. And you also have to be very committed, because obviously you can't just put this in a bowl and, let it sit out the whole day. So it's definitely something you have to be committed to. Thankfully, I do work from home, so she's on a pretty regular schedule with her eating. She normally gets her breakfast around 7:30, 8 o'clock. We do lunch around 12, and then she gets her dinner between 7:30 again, usually. So we have been very fortunate that she has a very good routine, especially with me working from home. So I'm very fortunate for that. It makes doing this very, very easy. We definitely just kind of like had our own little homestead going. It really started shortly after we bought our house. Whenever we started getting chickens and ducks, and we got LJ in August of 2022. August of 2022. So she was born June 12th of 2022. So she's still just a little baby. So we're doing everything we can to keep her happy and healthy. So here starts our journey. So stay tuned to find out more.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you gonna run? Is it gonna go? Is it gonna go somewhere?